Hi Libra, welcome back to Tarot Wisdom. I welcome you all back. If you are returning and you have subscribed, I thank you for my old subscribers and my new subscribers. My cat is joining us for the reading. Um, her name is Fancy. Anyway, like I was saying, I welcome you all back. I thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. It means so much to me. If you are new to the channel, I hope you find something here that resonates with you and that can help you along your journey. And I invite you also to like, subscribe, and share to the channel. I am available for personal readings. The information will be in the description box. Okay, my email address is tarotwisdomforyou@gmail.com. That's all one word, tarotwisdomforyou@gmail.com. And I hope I find you all spiritually, mentally, and physically well, you and your families. Um, I'm trying to think. It was something else I wanted to say, but it'll come to me. So I'm going to be using for your oracle deck the Keepers of the Light Oracle. For the tarot reading itself, I'm using Manzel's 2 Tarot. If any clarifiers are needed, I will be using my everyday tarot deck. So I did shuffle off camera. I shuffled very well, cleansed the cards from the previous reading, but I'm going to shuffle on camera, on deck. I'm going to shuffle on camera for you now, Libra. And like I said, I hope I find you all well. Valentine's Day is coming up, so I wish you all a happy Valentine's Day if you celebrate it. You know, Valentine's Day, well, Love Day should be celebrated every day with those that you love and care about. But we condense it to one day. So, you know, those of you who celebrate it, I hope you have a very good day. If you're single, if you're not attached to anyone, you don't have a significant other, celebrate yourself and celebrate those that you love and care about, because that's what it's all about. It's all about spreading love and sharing love. And like I said, that we can do every day. It doesn't have to be just that one day of the 14th. So like I said, this is a general reading. It's a general reading. So it may or may not apply to you. Hopefully it applies to most of you who are out there listening and looking at the video that I'm doing. But it, you know, sometimes it won't. So I encourage you to check your moon and your rising signs, and it might give you some more information about how this month of February 2021 is going for you. So I'm just about finished shuffling on camera, and I hope Fancy doesn't mess up the cards too much, because she has a tendency to like to roll around on them. If you look at previous videos, that's what she does. So let's get started. I'm going to give it 2 more good shuffles, and then we will begin your reading, Libra. And also, I know I'm talking so much, but also, don't forget to continue to wear your mask. It's very important to yourself, your family, your community, until we get this pandemic under control. Okay? So let's see what comes out. I'm going to move my coffee mug. And let's see what comes out for my Libra people. That's too many cards. See what comes out for Libra. Libra. February 2021, a card came out. You have the Two of Wands, Libra. It's time to make a decision. You're almost at a crossroads and you have to take action. The Wands card is the action card. So there is something coming up in the works for you. It's going to be different for every Libra. You have a pearl or a moon type figure up here and two stars, which always reminds me of like wisdom or knowledge. So there's a choice to make, a path to follow. You can follow one path or the other with the Two of Wands coming up. So that's your first card out. Let's see what else. See what it could be. See what path. Is it to do with love? Is it to do with work? It can be anything. You got your next card out. You have the Ten of Wands, putting down burdens, the end of a cycle of action. So it does kind of go with the Two of Wands, making a choice. And you may have a choice to put down burdens that you've been carrying for a long time. It's time to put them down. You come to the end of the road as far as carrying a lot of actions. Maybe you've been busy in the month of December and January, and even probably before that. And it's time to put down that heavy load with the Ten of Wands coming up. So that's a decision, like I said, with the Two of Wands that you may need to make for yourself. You may be shouldering a lot of responsibilities at this time, Libra. But, you know, as the old saying goes, something's got to give. And you're at the end of the road of something. The next card that came out is the Four of Cups. This is your first Cups energy. You start off with two wands. There may be an offer coming in. And again, that goes back to the Two of Wands, making a choice. So it may be an offer coming in, but with the Ten of Wands, you're ready to put down a lot of things, or you should be putting down a lot of things that you've been carrying around. But with this offer coming in, you may have a choice of um, making a decision on this offer. It could have to do with love because it is a cups energy, and that's emotion, that's love, and you know, stuff like that. But in this card, it's depicted with the eye. So you will be really looking at the situation intensely to see if it's something that you want to take. In the traditional tarot, it's a man sitting under the tree with his arms crossed with three of the cups in front of him, and those cups he wasn't really satisfied with. And there's a fourth cup coming from the heavens, and it's like the hand of God is almost like saying, do you want this offer? So in this card, it's depicted differently, of course, but you will, with the hand, you will be, you know, looking at it intently and seeing if it's an offer that you want to take. So that really coincides with the Two of Wands. Do you want to take an action on something? Because there's some burdens that you have to put down in order to get another offer. It's almost starting new with the Ten of Wands, putting down unnecessary burdens that you've carried along for much too long, Libra. The next card that comes out for you is the Empress, Major Arcana. And the Empress, this could be your energy, Libra. It's Taurus and Libra energy. So you came out in your own reading. So I think that you can use your own intuition, even though the High Priestess card hasn't come out yet, if it comes out. But you can use your own intuition as far as what choice to make. And the choice that you make most likely is going to be better suited for you. And it's coming right underneath of the Two of Wands. So whatever decision that you are going to make, whatever action that you're going to take, as far as decision to make, is going to be to the best of your highest good, with the Empress card coming out. So I'm still seeing if this is going to be a love reading or work or career. But you did come out in your own reading, which is always positive. Let's see what else comes out. And the Taurus may figure in your life. Not necessarily, but since the Empress card deals is governed by Taurus and Libra, you know, a Taurus person could figure in your life. It doesn't have to be, but the energy is there also. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be the energy of being maybe headstrong, knowing what you want, going after what you want. But the Empress also, not to go too far ahead of the reading, the Empress also is beauty. The Empress loves beauty. The Empress is very giving. The Empress is abundant. The Empress sometimes can signify pregnancy if you're at that age, male or female. If you're a male, you could be impregnating somebody, or female, you could be impregnated. But you know, those type of things, you have to go back, Fancy, go ahead. Those type of things come with the Empress card. She has everything that she needs. You know, she's the counterpart of the Emperor. So you will be ruling your own destiny, especially because it's under the Two of Wands. Whatever choice that you make through this offer that may be coming up with you, Libra. Let's see what else comes out. So far it looks good. I'm just happy that you came out in your own reading. Okay, here we go. The Magician, another major arcana, Libra. So you have all the tools you need to be successful in the month of February. And it could be going into the spring. The reason why I say it could be going into the spring is because the Empress, she she represents spring. She represents the fullness of spring and nature. So with the things that are about to culminate for you, now you will be starting in February, and it could go into the spring, whatever the outcome of this reading is. With the Magician, you have all the tools. You have the Ace of Wands, you have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Swords, and you have the Ace of Cups. As above, so below. You will be able to manifest things, and it's right under the 10 of Wands. So things that are no longer necessary in your life will be replaced. You have the ability to replace them with the Magician card coming up. So that's two major arcanas in a row, Libra, for the month of February. And like I said, a lot of things are going to, whatever you start now is really going to culminate. Let me put these cards up a little bit more. Is really going to culminate in the towards the spring, which is not too far off. I believe it's March 31st is the spring solstice, somewhere around then. There's too many cards. Somewhere around then. So let's see what else comes out. I'm dropping cards. These aren't cards that are coming out. This is the way I'm shuffling. Unfortunately, I apologize, Libra. too many cards once again. Give me patience. I think some of you want to move fast. You want to get the ball rolling. Okay. So these cards came out for you. And it's actually finishing the reading. You have the Knight of Swords coming up. The Knight of Swords is coming right under the Four of Cups. And the Knight of Swords is saying to me that a message is coming in. Truths are going to be told. And whatever situation this is, it's going to be different for each and every Libra. This Knight of Swords, his heart is a flame. His heart chakra is a flame. And he's holding his sword in truth. So truth and honesty are going to be very important to you in the month of February, leading into March. And I believe that you will be speaking your truth as well as getting truth from people. So I'm going to clarify this card because I want to know, like, what would it be that you would want to know the truth about? But it is a passionate truth. The next card that came up is the Eight of Wands. So that's almost like confirmation that you will be getting the truth, because the Eight of Wands is the communication card. So there will be a lot of communication back and forth, and it will be honest with the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords brings information in also. These cards. I have the Knight of Swords brings information in also. And the Eight of Wands, almost says, yes, you will be getting information back and forth. You will be conversating via text, phone, email, whatever type of way you communicate with people, there will be communication back and forth. The next card that comes out is the Ten of Swords. And if you notice, you have the Ten of Wands at the beginning of your reading, the end of a cycle, the end of burdens. And in between that is the Magician, Major Arcana. And then you have the Ten of Swords in the same row. That feeling of being backstabbed, that's over. You no longer have to worry about that because of this communication from the Eight of Wands that's coming in, and the truth that will be spoken through the Knight of Swords. This Ten of Swords will dissipate. It will go away. 10 is an ending. Remember, you've been through all this. You've been through people talking about you behind your back, people trying to do unruly things to you. And there's stars in the sky. Stars always represent hope, promise. So you're coming out of that, okay? And then the next card that came up, again, you have a major, let me fix this camera. Okay, that's a little clearer. The next card you have is another major arcana, and it's the Chariot. You guys are moving forward. You're moving forward with projects. You're moving forward with relationships because the communication is there. The truth is being spoken. You're putting down burdens that no longer serve you, and you're getting over any hurt with the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is not the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is usually heartbreak, but the Ten of Swords is mental energy, while the Ten of Wands is action energy. So actions that people have put on you, like burdens, are going to dissipate, and those emotional combative things are going to dissipate too, and it's going to help you move forward. Now I'm going to clarify the Two of Wands to start with. Like I said, I did shuffle them off camera. Very good. And I'm going to shuffle them again to see what this Two of Swords is. The Magician is in the middle. So we're showing that you have, here it is, the Magician. The Magician is straight in the middle of your reading. So you have all the resources to change any of the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords. You have all the tools to transform that energy into moving forward with the Chariot, into hearing and telling the truth, and an offer coming in. And I want to clarify what this offer could possibly be, whether you want to take it, because you will definitely be in your power to accept it or not accept it. But it is a gift, the Four of Cups, and it's it's of an emotional nature. So let's cut the deck. You're definitely moving forward in your power. I mean, you got three, 1, 2, 3. Major arcanas. So the Two of Wands, please clarify the Two of Wands for our Libras. What type of choice are they going to be making? What is it pertaining to? The Two of Wands for Libra. Two of Wands for Libra, February 2021. There is definitely a choice to be made through love, through work, through family, through home life. Thank you. Let's see. Something's going to come soon. And here it is. And you have the Queen of Swords. So that's the second Swords energy. Although it's a clarifier, you have the Queen of Swords. So your decision is going to be based, once again, off truth. So, that just clarified the Knight of Swords. You went from the Knight of Swords to the Queen of Swords in the beginning of the reading. So this Two of Wands is, like I said, clarified by the Queen of Swords. As long as you hear the truth of the matter, you're willing to listen, and also be no nonsense. It has to be a decision that is made through your mental process. Even though it's wands, with the Two of Wands, your mental process will help you take action towards letting go of this Ten of Wands. You're going to be figuring out a way to let go of burdens. That's the choice you have to make, and you have to think about it. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card on the Two of Wands and see what happens. Yeah, the choice is thinking. The choice is mentally going over in your head how you can let go of certain burdens that have been following you for a little while, Libra. Please, one more card on top of this Two of Wands. If it doesn't come out, that's the specific answer. All the time, we can't know every single thing, but we can get our leads and our hints towards it. So if a second card doesn't come out, I will go and clarify the Four of Cups. But yeah, it's mentally use your head, mentally use your brain, use what information is given to you in order to take action, to let go of the burdens, and the offer will come into you. When one door opens, another door closes. So letting go of those burdens will bring in a new offer to you. Okay, so nothing is coming out. Oh, it's too many cards. I'm going to try it one more time. And if nothing comes out, we know. Yeah. So let's see. One more card. I don't think they want to give me another card on that, but that's okay because we got our answer. So let's go on to the Four of Swords. I'm going to shuffle it one more time so that the energy is fresh. Okay, what could the Four of Cups be? What type of offer is this? I'm saying it could be love. And love could also be friendship. It doesn't have to be romantic love. It could be a job coming in that you are emotionally attached to, or a project that you're emotionally attached to. It doesn't always have to be romantic love, but I'm seeing that you guys want a lot of truth in your situation so that you can move on. As the Chariot shows, you want to move on from a situation, and it's starting in February, like I said, going into the spring. That's when it's going to most likely culminate for you. Okay, Four of Cups. What is the Four of Cups for Libra in February 2022? Four of Cups. Four of Cups. Four of Cups. Libra, February 2021. I think I said 2022. Am I throwing myself off, guys? Okay, Libra, 2021, Four of Cups. Okay, we have a lot of cards that came out. The Four of Cups. We have, yes, some of it is an emotional nature, and it's also that mental energy. The first card that came out is the Nine of Wands, clarifying the Four of Cups. The Nine of Wands is considered the wounded warrior. You have been through a lot of battles with all these wands, but you're hanging on to one wand. So that's telling me with the Ten of Wands, even though you're putting the burden down, you still have the fortitude and strength to keep moving into another offer. Then comes the Six of Pentacles. Wherever this offer is going to be equal and fair. There's your scales right there, okay, with the Six of Pentacles. Whatever this offer is, it can be prosperous. It will be enough for you and for you to share with family, friends, or whoever you choose. Okay? Then you have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is seeing your ships come in, and all this is clarifying the Four of Swords. These are the things that will come along with this offer. Seeing your ships come in with the Three of Wands, and I guess you would base it. This is helping you figure out what your decision is going to be, because you come right after it with the Empress. The next card is the King of Cups. So this is of an emotional nature. It is going to bring in prosperity. Let's put it this way. It's going to bring in fairness and equalness. As much as you give, you're going to get with the King of Cups. This isn't the page or the Knight of Cups. It's the King of Cups. It's someone who's very well balanced emotionally, and that is what would suit you at this time. The last card for the clarifier is the Ace of Swords. So this Four-Cup offer will bring you clarity, mental clarity. It's putting the crown back on your thoughts. So the Ace of Swords is also a gift. You have from the Four of Cups. So that's clarifying the Four of Cups. If you kept up with me and understand where I was coming from. Now, I don't think any other cards need to be clarified. You know what? But I still want to go back to this Two of Wands, and then we're going to get into your oracle deck. But everything looks good. And the Magician being here right smack dab in the center, it just says that you can, you can do basically what you will. Your willpower is very strong, and you can manifest good things in your life. And like I said, the truth is very important to Libras. Um, Communication is very important. And the swords, like the Ace of Swords here, the Knight of Swords here, it brings a certain stability in a Libra's mind, because Libras are air energy. So you do have that air energy coming up. And even with the Queen of Swords, that's 1, 2, 3. So even with the Queen of Swords, so your decision will be based off of a mental, it will be based off of a mental thought, mentally going through your thought process of what to put down. Like I said, I repeated myself 3 times. So let's see if we can get a card. And it's nothing for that Two of Wands and Queen of Swords. And like I said, if nothing comes out, it's not supposed to come out. It's just the message that, to use your mind. Communicate clearly. Ask for clear communication from someone or some people. Okay, the next card came out, and guess what it is? The Queen of Cups. This reading, it seems to be about love. The King of Cups came out in your clarifier as far as an offer. The King of Cups came out, and you want this person to be truthful with you and give as much as you give. As much as you want them to give as much as you give. Now, the Queen of Cups came out for the clarifier under the Two of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So you also will be using your heart. So it's mind and heart together. You have to combine them to make your decision, and to lay down these burdens, so that this offer from the Four of Cups will be satisfying to you. Because definitely with the Three of Wands, you can see that it's something good coming in for you. It's going to be truthful with the Ace of Swords, and with the Six of Pentacles. There is going to be give and take, and it will be fruitful. And you do, have another leg to stand on with the Nine of Wands. No matter how wounded you were in the past, if things didn't work out, um, you still are grabbing hold of that one wand. In other words, you're grabbing hold of hope. You will be grabbing hold of hope. And then you come out, the Empress. This, is something that will make you feel complete and make you feel that, anything is possible, that you can, you know you can manifest anything from the love that is given to you, in truth, with the Nine of Swords. And like I said, his heart chakra is lit up. So just speak from the heart and the mind. The heart and the mind is a good way for you to communicate this month. A evenness of it. And be sure to communicate. If someone reaches out to you, reach out back. None of those games of I'm gonna make them wait for a couple of days, or vice versa. That's a red flag if somebody, doesn't communicate properly with you. Now, I do want to clarify this Ten of Swords and why it's here underneath the Ten of Wands and the Magician, because I think it's a fear of you guys, of the past, being stabbed in the back. But you're definitely moving forward with the Chariot card. So that's why I'm saying the Ten of Swords, you may be communicating that you don't want to feel that Ten of Swords energy anymore. You want to move forward. with this new love, and I'm claiming it to be love for you guys because of the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups that were clarifiers. So I just want to clarify this Ten of Swords, and then I promise I'll get to your oracle card. Ten of Swords for Libra. And I thank you for sticking in there this long. I invite you, like I said, all to like, subscribe, and share if it resonates with you. It's much appreciated, and it helps the channel grow, as well as giving you advice that I feel is good for you. Okay, please clarify the Ten of Swords for Libra, February 2021. Let's see what comes out, Libra. Yeah, I just feel as though it's a fear. But it's the end of a cycle. You're healing. You know, people see the Ten of Swords and they think, oh my gosh, I'm going to get stabbed in the back or something bad is going to happen. No, things like that have already happened and you're at the end of it. You're at the end of it. And it could come, like I said, the card before it is the Eight of Wands. It could come through communication, whoever you communicate with, whoever you feel safe to communicate with. Okay, let's see if anything comes out for the Ten of Swords. Libra, February 2021. Ten of Swords, please clarify for Libra. Might not need a clarification. There's nothing's coming out. I don't force it. We'll try a couple of times. Let me shuffle it one more time. And then we'll see if something comes out. If nothing comes out, that's what it is. It's just a fear because you do want to definitely move forward. With the Chariot, you will be moving forward. The Chariot is Cancer energy. So a Cancer could figure in, it might not. Okay, I don't think anything else wants to come out. So that's what it is. You're at the end. Oh, it did come out. The Ten of Swords is clarified. Why is this so? Okay, here we go. It was fuzzy. The Ten of Swords is clarified by the Tower. The Tower moment can be very much associated with the Ten of Swords. It's a realization. It's an epiphany. And I think the realization is the Queen of Pentacles. With the Ten of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles, she's very giving. She's very soft. She's very gentle. So with the Ten of Swords in the Tower, this is something that you want to steer clear of, that you have been through already. And the Queen of Pentacles is where you want to be. Even though you are the Empress, don't get that wrong, you are the Empress. But the Queen of Pentacles, she's fruitful. You see all the fruit. Wait a minute, let me get it in focus. You see all the fruit growing around her, the animals, the flowers, and she's holding on to her pentacle. So you want to hold on to something or someone dear. And you, my dear Libra, will definitely hold on to it because the Chariot is here. You'll be moving forward in a really good direction. So what else do we have here? Do I want to clarify anything else? I think that's about it. And I hope that it was clear to you. because you guys are moving forward in love. And this is for coupled people who have been going through problems, and having to drop burdens, or having to, been bickering. You just want that tower moment to be over. You want that epiphany on how to work together, to move forward. Like I said, with the Chariot, there's communication. There has to be truth and honesty, because with the clarifier card of the Nine of Wands up here, you're willing to give it another chance through the month of February. So um, uh, the by spring, which represents you, with the Empress card, you will be manifesting a lot of change in your personal life. If you're coupled, if you're just dating someone, or if just for friends in general, friends and family, it can go any way. And if it's pertaining to a job, you may be letting go of one job and being offered another one. Especially with the Chariot card here, you'll be moving on. And the communication could be you sending out resumes. It can go all those ways. But I see it as love, Libra. You just want love. You want the king and the queen of love, spoken in truth and equal give and take. So let's see what oracle card comes out for you. Oh my God, I didn't realize that I was taping so long. I hope you guys stayed with me. Okay, let's see what oracle cards come, or card. Sometimes there's a couple of cards that come out. Spirit wants to send a couple of messages. Now, this message may apply to this reading, or it may not. It may be just an additional message that Spirit wants to give you. What oracle cards do we have for Libra, February 2021? Yes, a lot of air energy, and that really makes sense with you being a Libra. And I think once you guys hear the truth, good or bad, as long as you hear the truth, it will, soothe you and calm you. But you are definitely going to be in your element. And I believe you're going to make, okay, your card came out. I believe that you're going to make the right choice. The card that came out for you is Rada, Soul Flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. And that's basically good. That's basically what the spread is about, especially with the clarifiers. You need to heal. You need to heal from this Ten of Wands. You need to heal from this Ten of Swords, or you are healing. You're at the end of it. And it is about relationships, experience, relationship harmony, and healing. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. And you are going to discover a lost part of yourself with the Empress card. Because like I said, the Empress represents Taurus and Libra. And you are a Libra, so you came out in full force, Libra. So Libra, that's the end of your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it brings some insights into your situation. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It's greatly appreciated. And my channel is small, but yet it's forceful. Yet I do want it to grow. So I wish you the best in the month of February 2021. Many blessings to you. Take care and God bless.